Hello and good morning, Biliran. To our dear listeners and followers of Biliran Division Alternative Learning System, School on Air, good morning. We are here again today for another discussion on Learning Strand 6, Digital Citizenship. I am Sir Art Vrana, one of your hosts for today's episode of Als Radio Eskwela. I would like to inform everyone that we are now broadcasting live on 103.9 Radyo Natin FM. Furthermore, you can also watch us live on the Facebook page of 103.9 Radyo Natin FM Naval Biliran. To help me discuss our lesson for today's episode, I have here with me one of the ALS implementers in the district of Maripipi, Miss Raquel Butastas. How are you, Ma'am Raquel?
I am good, Sir Art. And to our dear listeners, especially our ALS learners and our co-ALS implementers, good morning. I am glad to be here with you today, Sir Art, for another enjoyable and informative discussion. How is everyone doing? That's so nice to hear. Let's start this Monday morning with a smile. Dear learners, prepare your notebook and ballpen and be ready to take note the important details while we are discussing. Make sure that you are in a comfortable place, ready your mind and open your ears, and let's get the ball rolling.
Precisely, Ma'am Raquel. For today's episode, we are going to talk on a new and relevant topic. Nowadays, human emotions and work seem to be separate in different worlds. That may be, but when it comes to work, there are always people involved. And with people, come emotions.
Exactly. We all know that having a good level of intelligence is important if we want to learn fast and apply that knowledge. But we cannot deny that human emotion is also a driving force in work today, especially now that technology is advancing the point where many routine jobs can be automated.
We all have different levels of emotions. Some are a lot more in control, while others are energized by their emotions to stay upbeat and make quick decisions. In line with this, today, we are going to know more about our digital emotional intelligence and practice self-regulation, empathy, and build positive relationships using digital media. This includes being sensitive to the needs of self and others while online and not being judgmental online or yielding to herd mentality. I will repeat. We are going to know more about our digital emotional intelligence and practice self-regulation, empathy, and build positive relationships in using digital media. This includes being sensitive to the needs of self and others while online and not being judgmental online or yielding to herd mentality.
That is right, Sir Art. But before we start our discussion, let us first read the question for our Tanong Ko, Sagot Mo. Reminder to our learners, listeners, and followers, the first person to text or comment the correct answer will be given 50 pesos worth of load sponsored by one of our ALS implementers here in the Division of Biliran, Miss Jinky Masalihit. Thank you so much for the Lord, Ma'am Jinky.
Yes, thank you so much, Ma'am Jinky. And now, here is our question for our Tanong Ko, Sagot Mo.
It is the ability to connect emotionally with others and take into consideration their feelings, concerns, and point of view. Once again, it is the ability to connect emotionally with others and take into consideration their feelings, concerns, and point of view.
Text your name, address, and correct answers to 0946 374 6450. Again, text your name, address, and correct answer to 0946 374 6450. And for those who are watching us live on Radyo Natin Facebook page, you can type your name, address, and correct answer on the comment box. Again, for those who are watching us live on Radyo Natin Facebook page, you can write your name, address, and correct answer on the comment box. The first to give the correct answer will receive 50 pesos worth of load.
My dear learners, listen attentively to our discussion so you can give the correct answer. And if you think you already know the answer, feel free to send your answer to our number 0946 374 0917-644-6450 or type your answer in the comment box if you are watching us live on Facebook. The winner will be announced at the end of our lesson. Are you all excited? Let's go!
Once again, our dear learners, lend us your ears and have your mind open to our discussion so you will not only know the correct answer for our question, but you will also learn on how to practice in self-regulation and empathy and build positive relationships using digital media. Before we proceed, let us first hear a short audio clip downloaded from YouTube by Mind Tools Videos with the title Developing Emotional Intelligence. Are you now ready to listen? Okay!
Emotional intelligence refers to the ability to recognize, interpret, and process emotions in yourself and others. While genetics, upbringing, and environment all play a role, there are steps you can take to develop your emotional intelligence over time. Get to know yourself. Emotionally intelligent people are self-aware. They have a realistic appreciation of their strengths and weaknesses and how they come across to others. Peer feedback is one way of improving your self-awareness and may uncover a few of your emotional blind spots. Learn your triggers. Linked to the notion of self-awareness is knowing how you are likely to respond in particular situations. Think about how you felt the last time you were under pressure. Did these feelings help or hinder you? Recognizing emotions and the source of these emotions can shift your emotional state. Empathize. Seeing things from someone else's perspective will help you understand their values and beliefs. This is important when it comes to motivating and engaging others. Make a conscious effort to get to know your colleagues. Ask open questions and actively listen to what they have to say, rather than simply waiting for your turn to speak. Be on the lookout for body language and other non-verbal signs, as these may tell you more than someone is willing to express out loud. Own your emotions. Part of being emotionally intelligent is about taking responsibility for the way you interact with others. If someone upsets you, pause and reflect on why their actions led you to feel this way, instead of reacting impulsively. Recognize that a conversation is a two-way interaction, and it takes two people to make you angry, sad, or frustrated. Go with your gut. Finally, listen to your body. If your stomach starts doing backflips every time you speak to a senior manager, or your muscles tense up before you go into a meeting, what does this tell you? Counterintuitive as it might seem, emotions can be a valuable source of information when making rational decisions at work. Remember, emotional intelligence isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about learning how to recognize, process, and channel them in a way that benefits you and your team. Enhancing your emotional intelligence requires effort, but it can be achieved with sustained practice.
From the audio clip that you've heard, what did you learn? Correct! Being self-aware is one way of developing your emotional intelligence. What else? Empathy is also another way. Yes, did you also hear what happens when we can control our emotions? Very good. In order to prevent this, we should know how to pause and reflect on why their actions lead you to feel this way, instead of reacting impulsively. Did you get it? Good. It seems that you all understand the audio clip.
The context in which humans interact with one another are increasingly augmented through technology, with new digital devices and applications that enhance, connect, and extend human emotions. It is not just the technology and tools we use that have changed, but also how we understand, perceive, manage, and communicate emotions digitally.
Digital emotions can be defined as human emotions that, while still experienced in the body, are primarily influenced, augmented, composed, or expressed through digital technology. Again, digital emotions can be defined as human emotions that, while still experienced in the body, are primarily influenced, augmented, composed, or expressed through digital technology.
In other words, digital emotional intelligence can be defined as the ability to digitally sense emotional response, our own or others' people, and to use this effective information to guide thinking, behavior, and decisions. I repeat, digital emotional intelligence can be defined as the ability to digitally sense emotional response, our own or other people's, and to use this effective information to guide thinking, behavior, and decisions.
According to Daniel Goleman, an American psychologist who helped popularize emotional intelligence, there are 5 key elements to it. These are self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Once more, there are 5 key elements of emotional intelligence. These are self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills.
Let's talk about self-awareness. What is it? Self-awareness is the capacity to recognize your own feelings, behaviors, and characteristics. Again, self-awareness is the capacity to recognize your own feelings, behaviors, and characteristics. When we are using social media and we are aware that we are being watched, we often try to behave in ways socially acceptable and desirable.
The second one is self-regulation. Self-regulation involves controlling one's behavior, emotions, and thoughts in the pursuit of long-term goals. In other words, think before acting. It is very important because it allows you to act in accordance with your values or social conscience and to express yourself appropriately, especially in social media. Again, self-regulation. Did you get it? All right.
Then we have the third one, which is motivation. Motivation is essentially what moves us to take actions. Checking with our motives is what inspires us to keep pushing forward. For example, when we got a lot of likes on our Facebook page, this pushes us to post more updates or status online. But when sharing information, make sure that what you shared is correct and not fake. I repeat, motivation. Understood? Very good.
Fourth, we have empathy. Empathy is the ability to connect emotionally with others and take into consideration their feelings, concerns, and points of view. As what we have learned from our audio clip earlier, we should understand others and try to reflect to ourselves first before making impulsive behavior. Similarly, when using social media, you should always try to accept and acknowledge others' culture, religion, sexuality, and gender. Once more, empathy.
Then we have social skills. Social skills are the emotional intelligence skills to properly manage one's and others' emotions, to connect, interact, and work with others. We tend to choose the emotions we want to show and hide some of it. A smile is a good example of this. We can smile even when we are worried. Plus, smile is the most contagious emotional signal of all. Once again, social skills.
And there you have it. Those are the 5 key components of emotional intelligence. Let's say it again. self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skill. Did you get it? Excellent!
In the digital age, emotional intelligence is a necessary requirement in order to properly adapt to the complex and multi-generational environment. It is also helps you build strong relationships, succeed at school and work. Moreover, it can also help you to connect with your feelings, turn intention into action, and make informed decisions about what matters most to you. Here are the 5 secrets to change and increase your emotional intelligence in the digital world.
First, we have polarize. Choose the right copy, picture, or video that makes people take sides. Those creative sound bites that people love or hate are the ones that spark emotion and increase engagement. The ability to transfer emotion into a post connects your personal emotion to your audience, displaying both personality and feelings. Once again, polarize.
Second, give attention. The reason you share a post is the same reason why others share a post. First, we all want to be heard. Second, we like attention. Third, we want to sound intelligent or funny. Before you post, ask yourself, is there something in this post a reader will want to share? If the answer is no, do not post it. Am I clear? Very good!
Third, be a resource. Are you contributing, sharing, commenting, or liking other content? With every like or every answer you give to a question in a comment, you build your reputation as a resource. Plant a seed towards a relationship and create experience. Did you follow? Be a resource.
Fourth, empathize often. It's essential to be sensitive to what others experiences and feels in real time. Always ask polite and genuine open-ended questions to earn trust and build your reputation. I repeat, empathize often.
The fifth and final secret in build relationships, Facebook is not a one-way communication but can community platform where you can develop long-term personal relationship. You get to watch your friends achieve their dreams, get married, and enjoy vacations. Again, build relationships.
Alright, dear learners and listeners, those are the 5 secret tips on how to change and increase your emotional intelligence in the digital world. What are those again? Yes, polarize, give attention, be a resource, empathize often, and build relationships. Okay.
Now, to find out what you have learned, we will have a short activity. Get your pen and paper because you are going to write what you will do when you encounter the following situations. Again, you are going to write what you will do when you encounter the following situations. Are you ready? Let's go!
For number 1, your friend always shares an article about her favorite candidate for the upcoming election, saying her candidate will win. Again, your friend always shares an article about her favorite candidate for the upcoming election, saying her candidate will win. What will you do?
For number 2, you saw the post of Mrs. Berta about the effect of dishwashing soap. She's telling her friend not to buy it. You knew that it was a fake news. What are you going to do? Again, you saw the post of Mrs. Berta about the effect of dishwashing soap. She's telling her friends not to buy it. You knew that it was fake news. What are you going to do?
For the third number, You saw a post on Facebook about your cousin who became overly mad when he wasn't able to buy his idol's album. He posted with inappropriate language and other disturbing comments. Once again, you saw a post on Facebook about your cousin who became overly mad when he wasn't able to buy his idol's album. He posted with inappropriate language and other disturbing comment. What are you going to do?
Okay, let's try to check if you got the right answers. For number 1, your friend always shares an article about her favorite candidate for the upcoming election, saying her candidate will win. What will you do? Very good. I will respect her opinions because everyone has the right to say what they want to.
Next, number 2. You saw the post of Mrs. Berta about the effect of dishwashing soap. She's telling her friends not to buy it. You knew that it was a fake news. What are you going to do? Alright, I will try to tell Mrs. Berta to stop posting fake news because everyone online can see it.
For the final number, number 3, you saw a post on Facebook about your cousin who became overly mad when he wasn't able to buy his idol's album. He posted with inappropriate language and other disturbing comment. What are you going to do? Exactly. I will tell him to stop posting inappropriate content with disturbing language because he is not the only one who can read what he posted.
Now, count the number of your correct answers. If you were able to get 3 points, that's great. But if not, don't feel bad because we still have other activity. Just do your best so you can get a higher mark. Do you understand? Alright!
And for your final activity, write how will you practice self-regulation and empathy and build positive relationships using digital media. Again, write how will you practice self-regulation and empathy and build a positive relationships using digital media. Write your answer on a whole sheet of paper.
Reminder to our dear listeners and learners, after answering the given activity, keep it and wait for your ALS implementers to collect it.
And so, dear learners, this is the end of our insightful discussion for today's topic. But before we end, let us find out first who is the lucky winner of our Tanong Ko, Sagot Mo. Sir Art, do we have a winner now?
Yes, Ma'am Raquel. Our winner is none other than Mr. Kevin Dempsey from Colaba District. Our question is, it is the ability to connect emotionally with others and take into consideration their feelings, concerns, and points of view. And his answer is correct. It's empathy. You are our lucky winner of 50 pesos worth of load. Just wait for our staff that will contact you to process your prize.
Alright, congratulations again, Mr. Kevin Despy. And for those who are not lucky to win today, don't be disappointed for you still have a chance to win on our Tanong Ko, Sagot Mo on our next episode of Als Radyo Eskwela this coming Friday, October 22, 2021 at 11 o'clock to 11:30 in the morning. Again, this is Ma'am Raquel, which leaves you a message to be emotionally intelligent means to understand the powerful emotions of yours and of others and to handle it properly. Stay safe, God bless, and good morning, Biliran.
And this is Sir Art Verana saying you can conquer almost any fear if you will only make up your mind to do so. For remember, fear doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. Once again, good morning everyone, stay home and stay safe.
Ang Dibisyon ng Biliran Alternative Learning System kasama ang buong kagawaran ng edukasyon at kaagapay ang pamahalaan ng probinsya ng Biliran ay buong pusong inihahandog ang programang pangradyo na pinamagatang Als Radyo Eskwela. Ito ay inyong mapapakinggan tuwing Lunes at Biyernes sa ganap na alas 11 hanggang alas 11:30 ng umaga dito lamang sa 103.9 Radyo Natin FM. Walang makahahadlang, walang maiiwan sa Alternative Learning System. Tiyak na may pag-asa, sama-samang lilipad para maabot ang pangarap sa hamong kinakaharap. Patuloy na aangat, edukasyon para sa lahat, sulong edukalidad. Ito ang DepEd Als Radyo Eskwela ng Dibisyon ng Biliran.
Our town, our radio, Radyo Natin.
Hi, this is Sarah Geronimo for MX3. Isa sa pinakamagandang sinunod ko sa magulang ko ang pag-inom ng MX3. 2 years nang umiinom si Daddy ng MX3 capsule. Nakakabilib kasi may clinical trial, tested, and proven. Ako, hiyang sa MX3 Plus and MX3T. Like father, like daughter. MX3 araw-araw, tunay, natural, at orihinal.
Mahalagang paalala, ang MX3 capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.